Welcome back, City Weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Now I have the pleasure of sitting down with one of LaGrange's own finest and a person that definitely puts his life on the line, literally and figuratively, when there's an emergency in our community. I'm being joined none other than by Sergeant Matt Oubre. Matt, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, first of all, I want to say to you and all of the men and women down there in blue that protect our communities, thank you for
Yes,
what
sir.
you do. You know, as we were just talking before we came on, you know, to understand what you guys go through, see it, is one thing, but to actually be able to have to go in to do it is another thing.
Yes, sir.
Because you're literally putting your lives online.
That's true.
And today we're here to talk about where some of your fellow officers gave their ultimate in an event that we all remember very well, and that is 9/11.
Yes, sir.
But before we get started in that, Matt, if you don't mind, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Matt Oubre, I'm a sergeant with the LaGrange Fire Department. Currently, right now, my title is Public Education Officer. I'm trying to revamp our public education program within the fire department and trying to reach out all the schools, just kind of get us back out there within for all the children and everything. Once COVID hit a couple years ago, it kind of shut everything down, and we're trying to get back out there and, you know, spread fire knowledge, you know, prevention, anything we can do to help and just be part of the community once again.
Absolutely. Also recruitment too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, right. You know, I think all the boys and girls, when they see a person in uniform, oh, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a police officer.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and some of them go on to become those.
Absolutely, and that's what we're trying to get out there and just let people know about the fire department, what it's like, not just, you know, big red trucks and everything, you know, trying to reach out to the high school kids to show them this is a great career. If they'd be interested, you know, please, you know, make contact with us, and we'd be glad to, you know, show them down the right path.
Absolutely. And revamping the education program is so important, you know, to be able to have that contact, and they, you know, when they grow up or if they have an emergency, they can know, I know Sergeant Matt.
Absolutely.
You know, so you're making those connections, those community relation and investments as well. Well, Matt, let us jump into what we are here to talk about today, and that's the annual 9/11 Stair Climb. Now, you guys have been participating in this for a number of years. Talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
What this is, it's basically, you know, it's an event that we hold each year, and it's basically a memorial to the 343 firefighters that gave their life on September 11th. And what we do, and not only as a department, but we involve the community, citizens, anybody that wants to come out, and we climb a total of 110 flights, and that is equivalent to the World Trade Center that day, the firefighters that had to climb it. And it equals out to about 2,200 steps.
Wow.
So, you know, in memorial, you know, in remembrance of those firefighters, we walk those steps. And a lot of the firefighters you'll see, they'll wear gear, they'll go all out just like the firefighters on that day. You know, they were in full gear going up to save lives. So that's something we like to do just to pay tribute. And what this stair climb does, we try to raise money and we give to the Terry Farrell Foundation. Okay. And that's, Terry Farrell was a firefighter that he gave his life that day. And what his organization does, they reach out and they help the families of firefighters all across the country through educational and any kind of grants. They help small fire departments, just a lot of good things. So all the proceeds from this event will go to the Terry Farrell Foundation.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about how can people get involved, because I know that you all will be there, and I hopefully will be there as well.
Absolutely.
And tell us when it will be taking place too.
This will be September 10th.
Okay.
And it will be at the LaGrange High School Sports Complex, the new gymnasium. And anybody, if you can step up a step, anybody can come out, and we're welcome anybody and everybody. We're asking for, it's a $25 registration. Okay. And for that you get to participate in the stair climb, and you get a t-shirt.
Very
a
good.
special T-shirt that we've designed just for this event. You get that, and like I said, all proceeds, everything goes to the Terry Farrell Foundation.
Okay.
And registration will open at 9 o'clock that morning, and the event will begin at 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we'll go until the last person is done. We can go all day if we have to. If you'd like to come out and just donate the $25, get a T-shirt, and you don't have to, climb if you can, or don't want to participate. We love to have anybody and everybody out there.
Okay, very good.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely, and I think the continued awareness of that day when the firefighters, the individuals that lost their lives, and again, as you said, to memorialize those.
Absolutely.
And anytime we as a community can come together to pay tribute to the events that took place that day, because for those that lost family members, it's still difficult for some of them.
Absolutely.
And I noticed that you're an EMT as well.
Yes,
so
sir.
that if you were talking about anybody that could climb, just in case I get out there and get the huffing and puffing now.
Oh, we got you taken care of.
We got me taken care of.
No
Okay.
problem.
All right. So again, Matt, if you don't mind, tell us where it's going to be and how people can get involved.
Okay. Remember, it's September the 10th. It's that Saturday, and it'll be at the LaGrange High School Sports Complex, the new gymnasium there. Registration opens at 9 o'clock. You can come register at any time during that. We're accepting cash or check only, please. And it's $25, and with that you'll get a brand new custom T-shirt for this event. And like I said, all proceeds will go to the Terry Farrell Foundation. And we'd love for everybody to come out. The event will start at 10 o'clock. Everybody will start climbing, and we should have plenty of drinks, waters, everything, for anybody that needs that. But I mean, look forward to it, and we've enjoyed it these past few years doing it. Everybody really gets into it. Come spend a day with all the firefighters of LaGrange, because we're all going to be out there, and it's going to be fun.
Make it a family event.
Absolutely.
Make it a family
Absolutely.
event. Absolutely. And again, it's for a very worthwhile cause. It's to pay tribute to those and to our local firefighters as well. Because I think there was a few of our local firefighters that went to the event, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
But definitely, I know there's, with our community being the giving community that it is, Matt, they will come out, participate, and I know you all may not have a goal, but I'm sure whatever that may be is going to far exceed it.
I hope so. Like I said, anything and everything helps. We're just glad to be a part of this and be able to give to this foundation that helps out, the families. It's not just firefighters, but it's the families of the firefighters.
Absolutely.
That's one of the main things we like to stress, that it's not just us, but it's our families, especially if, a firefighter gets injured, we have, something to help them out with.
Absolutely. Well, Matt, I know, again, it's going to exceed your goal. Going to be a great turnout. Indoors, don't have to worry about the weather.
Yes, we got air conditioning, don't worry.
That's right. So, Matt, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show today and sharing this information. And again, I'll be out there as well. Okay.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.